From the dizzying heights of the world's most famous runway to the quiet, messy joys of the playground, this is the story of a supermodel who traded angel wings for a different kind of magic. She's a name synonymous with glamour, fantasy, and the ultimate beauty standard. But behind the flashing cameras and the multi-million-dollar contracts lies her most cherished role, Mom. Welcome back to the channel, fam. Today we're diving deep into the life of Victoria's Secret icon Candice Swanepoel and the two little gentlemen who completely stole her heart, her sons Anacan and Ariel. This isn't just a story about a model having kids, it's a story about a profound transformation, a fierce protection of privacy in a world obsessed with publicity, and the creation of a beautiful, bilingual life far from the Hollywood glare. So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's get into it. Before we meet the children, we have to understand the woman. Candice Swanepoel wasn't just a model, she was an era. Discovered at a flea market in South Africa at just 15, her journey to the top of the fashion world is the stuff of legend. She became one of the core Victoria's Secret angels during its peak, a time when the show was a global cultural event. She was the hottest angel, according to many, known for her impossibly toned physique, that iconic gap in her teeth, and a walk that commanded attention. She was the fantasy. But if you listen closely, even in her early interviews, Candice always hinted at a deeper desire. While other models partied in New York, she spoke about her love for nature, her connection to her South African roots, and her dream of a simple, family-oriented life. She was building an empire, but you got the sense she was dreaming of a home. And at the center of that dream was her long-term partner, Brazilian model Hermann Nicoli. Their relationship was a low-key fixture in the high-key world of fashion. They were a team, and soon that team was about to get bigger. In October 2018, Candice shared the news that would change everything. A stunning black and white photo of her cradling her growing baby bump. The caption was pure, heartfelt Candice. She spoke about the miracle of life growing inside her and her excitement to meet her son. The world watched as the angel embraced her most natural role yet. And then, in October 2018, he arrived. Anacan Nicoli. Now, let's talk about that name, Anacan. It's unique, beautiful, and powerful. It's not a family name, but a name Candice and Hermann created themselves. It's believed to be a fusion, reflecting their heritages, possibly drawing from African and Brazilian influences. It's a name that is entirely his, free from expectation, just like the life his parents were determined to build for him. Candice's approach to motherhood was a shock to the system, the paparazzi system. Gone was the constant stream of red carpets. She retreated. She gave her son the one thing her own fame made scarce: privacy. Her social media transformed. Out were the endless glam shots, in were sun-drenched, slightly blurry, perfectly imperfect moments of a baby discovering the world. We saw his tiny feet, his hands clutching hers, but his face was often hidden. This was a conscious choice. The fantasy was over. This was real life. Just as the world was getting used to Candice as a boy mom, the plot thickened. Less than a year and a half after Anacan's birth, rumors started swirling. Candice was spotted, and there was a new glow, a new curve. The fashion world held its breath. Could it be? In June 2020, she confirmed it. Another baby boy was on the way. The announcement sent her fans into a frenzy. 2 babies less than 2 years apart. The supermodel was building her own squad. And on June 19th, 2020, baby brother made his grand entrance. Ariel Nicoli. The name Ariel sent the internet into a delightful detective spiral. While many immediately thought of Disney's Little Mermaid, the name has a much richer, more powerful meaning. Ariel is a Hebrew name meaning Lion of God. It's strong, regal, and carries a profound spiritual weight. It perfectly complemented the unique strength of Anacan's name. She wasn't naming her sons, she was naming the fierce, beautiful spirit she believed them to be. The dynamic was now complete. Anacan, the firstborn, the trailblazer, and Ariel, the little lion, completing their kingdom. So, where does a world-famous supermodel raise her 2 young princes? Not in a Manhattan penthouse, but on a farm. Candice and Hermann have created a life for their boys that is the polar opposite of the catwalk. They split their time between Brazil and Candice's native South Africa, living on working farms. This is a purposeful choice. Candice has been vocal about her passion for sustainable living, organic farming, and environmentalism. Think about it. Anacan, And Ariel's classroom is the great outdoors. They're learning about where food comes from by growing it. They're learning compassion by caring for animals. Their playground isn't made of plastic. It's made of earth and sky. And crucially, they're being raised bilingual, fluent in both Portuguese and English, with a deep connection to both their heritages. This is the core of Candice's motherhood philosophy. It's not about designer baby clothes, though they certainly have them, or extravagant birthday parties. It's about roots, sustainability, and giving them a grounded, normal childhood, despite their anything but normal parents. From the glimpses Candice carefully shares, we can start to see their beautiful little personalities blossom. Anakan, the big brother, seems to be a vibrant, energetic soul. We've seen videos of him dancing with pure joy, his curly hair bouncing. He appears to be the leader, the explorer, the one testing the boundaries of his world. Ariel, the little lion, often has a more serene, observant energy. In photos, he's often captured with a thoughtful, calm expression, taking it all in. He's the steady, strong presence to his brother's whirlwind. And together, the bond is palpable. We've seen photos of them hugging, Anakan gently holding his little brother's hand, the two of them covered in mud after a day of play. They are partners in crime, best friends, and the center of their parents' universe. Candice once said that seeing Anakan become a big brother was one of the most beautiful things she's ever witnessed. In a world of fleeting trends, she's building something permanent, a family. So what happens when an angel falls in love with Earth? She builds a paradise. Candice Swanepoel's journey from the world's most famous runway to the muddy paths of her farm is a powerful reminder of what truly matters. Her sons, Anacan and Ariel, aren't just footnotes in her biography. They are the central characters in her new chapter. They are her greatest creation. She traded the temporary glitter of the spotlight for the enduring magic of bedtime stories, scraped knees, and watching two little boys grow into themselves. She protects their privacy not to be secretive, but to give them the greatest luxury of all, a normal life. She is redefining what it means to have it all on her own terms. The wings may be put away, but make no mistake, Candice Swanepoel is still flying. She's just carrying two precious passengers now. Thank you so much for watching this deep dive into Candice Swanepoel's life as a mom. Which supermodel family would you like us to cover next? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our next Hollywood updates. Until next time, stay glamorous and stay grounded.